Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, we'll start off by taking a live look at our Peoples Bank on Biddle Road weather cam here in Medford. And you can see we do have a little bit of some clearing at this time, sun trying to shine, but that's not really going to be lasting all that long. But we do have a little bit of a break right now. Cool temperature of 38 degrees. A little bit of a wind makes it feel like 33. So a little bit of a wind chill out there. Now, most of the showers are along the Cascades and into Klamath County down towards Shasta County. This is all moving from the southwest towards the north and the east. Not much going on over in Lake County at this time, but eventually these showers will move into your area. So we are looking nicer along the Oregon coast, and that's because we're looking at a little bit of a break, and you can see that here right along the Oregon coast, a little bit of some blue. But here's our next area, big mass of clouds. This is all be moving in. This will act like a secondary cold front, bringing in more moisture and colder temperatures, which will lead to our winter weather advisory. We'll get to that here in a bit. Forecast highs for today, we're looking at 30s east of the Cascades and for Mount Shasta City at 36, 46 though in Medford, and 40s for most of southwestern Oregon. Tonight though, we're going to be looking at a lot of snow into the region. Temperatures teens and 20s east side, 20s and 30s west side. So plan on slippery and icy roads for tomorrow morning. If you are going to be getting up early, maybe to go to work or anything along those lines, just plan on all of that. The good news is that at least this worst conditioning will be on a Saturday morning versus a Friday morning. A lot more people will be home sleeping, hopefully, at that particular time for tomorrow morning. Now, we do have from the National Weather Service, we do have winter weather advisories for Jackson County extending west all the way to the Oregon coast. All of these are set to expire tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. However, snow levels ranging from 1,000 feet to 1,500 feet for southwestern Oregon. Now, some of the snowfall amounts that we could be looking at, Grants Pass, Medford, we could be looking at 1 to 5 inches of snow later on tonight and into tomorrow morning. Talent and Ashland a little bit higher in elevation, so you can see a little bit more, 3 to 8 inches. And down to our south, Weed, Gazelle, Wairika, Montague could be looking at 2 to 6 inches of snow and wind gusts upwards of 50 miles an hour. So it's going to be a pretty blustery, making for some blowing snow. So obviously that's going to hamper visibility quite a bit. We'll have a winter storm warning for a vast majority of the viewing area set to expire also at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning due to heavy snow into the Cascades. So here in the Rogue Valley, what we're looking at is we have that chunky rain that I was talking about. We're going to be eventually transitioning over to just a rain-snow mix and then snow once we get towards tonight. And then once we get towards early tomorrow morning, snow levels are going to get even lower. In fact, we could be looking at snow levels about 500 feet when everything kind of bottoms out. But we're going to continue with the band of showers all throughout the region. So here we go with our snow levels right now, about 1,500 to 2,000 feet, dropping to as low as about 500 feet for tonight. And not a whole lot of fluctuation in terms of our snow levels Saturday and into Sunday. So they do come up a little bit, but then they drop back down. So Friday night into Saturday morning, Saturday night into Sunday morning are going to be about 500-foot snow levels. So just snowy all throughout our area. Now, in terms of snowfall amounts overall through tomorrow morning, what we're going to be looking at is about 1 to 2 feet of snow into the Cascades. Could be looking at about 2 to 5 inches for Klamath Falls, a little bit more out towards Lakeview, 3 to 6 inches. But you can see over towards Interstate 5, we're going to have some problems traveling. If you're going to be traveling over the Cascades, over the Coast Range as well, like Mount Sexton Summit, 6 to 12 inches, Siskiyou Summit, 8 to 12 inches, and even snow into the Coast Range as well. Now, here is your forecast for the Oregon coast. We'll be looking at temperatures into the 40s. Could see some rain-snow mix, maybe down all the way to the coast, but you know, it would just be some snowflakes, and that's kind of about it. Kind of like that chunky rain that I was talking about. Northern California, temperatures cooling off into the weekend, into the upper 30s. We'll be looking at snow, but we'll start temperatures will start to moderate into next week, and we'll be seeing less snow and more rain. Klamath Basin, snow for the next couple of days, all the way through Sunday, and then decreasing snow once we get towards the early part of next week, and temperatures starting to go up on the upswing. Cascades, a lot of snow for the next several days. That's great news for the snowpack. I've been saying that over and over, but it is great news. We need to continue with that as often as we can. And the Rogue Valley, temperatures will cool off quite a bit more for tomorrow. Snow showers throughout the day. Maybe it'll warm up to see some brief rain, but not as likely. We'll see definitely more rain once we get towards early next week, though.